So what's up, fellow collectors? So my name is Mr. Cut. So what's up, fellow collectors? So my name is Mr. Pogi and I am here to review the Gamerverse, Spider-Man, and Mr. Negative. So I bought this from Ukay-Ukay sa Platero. So it's around 1,075 pesos. So tsura ko no? Kasi medyo disappointed ako sa figures na to. Pero re-review natin. So ito itsura niya. Medyo maliwanag no? So medyo diliman natin na onte. Ayan. So for this figure, this is the front part of the box. So this is from the Spider-Man game. So I really love that game. Kaya binili ko to. So this is the front part of the box and this is the back part of the box. And this is the left side of the box. As you can see, meron tayo si Spider-Man dyan sa kabilang side. As well as for the other side, si Spider-Man pa rin. Na hindi ko maintindihan dapat si Mr. Negative yun nandito sa kabilang side. Pero ewan ko, hindi naman siguro ko yung artist na to. Kaya bakit pa ako nagre-reklamo? Bumibili lang naman ako, diba? So let's dig into this figure. So let's open this figure so that we can dig in with the figures itself. So again, I'm using a scissor, mini scissor dito. Ingat lang, especially kung bata pa, pag-guide na lang kayo sa parents ninyo. Okay? So for this figure, open ko na sa part ng box na to. So this is a 3.75 figure. So dun sa previous video ko sa Gamerverse na Mega Man and si Iron Man, sabi ko nga, don't expect a lot from the 3.75 figures. So for this one, ito yung nasa clamshell pa. So we have one accessory and two figures. And we have the diorama. So ito nagugustuhan ko yung diorama ng actually, ang ganda tignan. Diba? So parang pwede ka mag-post ng mga figures na. So open natin. So unahin natin yung accessory muna. So this is for Spider-Man only. So beauty vlogger muna tayo. Ang peg yan. Ayan. So zoom natin para mas maganda. So this is for the web. So as you can see. Ayan. So merong ito yung kabitan niya. So yung kabitan ng kanyang webbing. Now, unahin natin sino ba? Sino gusto nyo? Sino si Spider-Man o Mr. Negative? Kita nyo ilong ko. Ayan. So, Spider-Man muna. Let's begin with Spider-Man. So, for this one, for this figure, this is a 3.75 figure. So, let's begin with the details first. For this figure, ayun natin sa ulo. So, kita naman So, okay lang. Ayan. Parang I don't know, Star Wars na lang siguro yung bibiliin ko ng 3.75 na figure. For the paint application, medyo may bitin. Actually, bitin Ayan Sa ulo, meron bang problema? Wala naman yata problema. No problem with the head. For the paint application, so medyo sloppy. Sloppy ba? Hindi naman. Takto lang naman. Ayan, yung figure natin. So, okay lang. Again, medyo hindi ako natutuwa dito sa figure na to. Ayan. And then for the... Alam nyo ba yung history nung puti na yan? It's an armor dun sa game. So, para siyang armor. Ayan. So, ito sa likod. Parang nabibitin yung kapag inikot na. Actually, bitin talaga. So, medyo na-disappoint ako dun sa part na yun. And then for the legs, ayan, feet, yan, so nakuha naman yung detail nung sa paa ni Spider-Man. So this is from the Spider-Man video game na costume. Ayan. And then let's go to Mr. Negative. So si Mr. Negative, I see Mr. Lee. I believe his name is Mr. Lee. So for this one, so spoiler alert. So with Mr. Negative natin, actually siya yung kaibigan ni Spider-Man, tumutulong kay Spider-Man, tapos meron palang mga kababalagan na ginagawa and so on. Ayan. So details, okay lang. White, negative nga dapat black talaga yan. So black yung niyan, tapos basta ganun yung nun, yung tema nung natin. Then for the necktie, buksan ba to? Wow! Medyo natuwa ako dito. Hindi ko na-expect to. necktie niya. I'm not sure if pwedeng painitan to para tumuwid. Ayan, kasi tabingi eh. Ayan, feeling ko pwede naman. Kaya naman painitan para tumuwid siya. Ayan, so, may ano pala dito. Meron palang kapag pwede ma-open yung coat niya. Pwede, ang tanong, pwede matanggal? Yes, pwede matanggal, pero may iwan yung... Try lang natin. Since we are still in the details pa naman, para makita lang natin. Hindi. Hindi siya natatanggal. Pero, matatanggal siya, pero hindi kaya tanggalin. So, kailangan natin putulin yung braso pa nito ni Mr. Negative. So, ayan. Details. So, white. And then, yung pagkakalukot ng pantalon niya. And then, with the white shoes as well. Ayan. So, medyo bawasan pa ba natin yung liwanag? So, ayan. Details. Kamay. Okay lang. Same din. Blue. Top part. Buhok. Meron details. And so on. Now, for the gimmick nito. So, again, Spider-Man lang ang pwede dito. So, pwede idalagay sa may wrist part niya. Hindi mapasok-pasok eh. Galit na galit talaga yun. Pero ito, ayan yung gimmick niya. Now, for the articulation, so nothing much going on with the articulation kasi ito lang, ikot mo yung ulo, pwede naman. And then sa leeg, medyo may konti tayong movement sa leeg. And then shoulders, this is for Spider-Man muna ha. And then shoulders, you can make him raise his shoulders like that. Shoulder rotation, and then bicep rotation, single jointed elbows, wrist rotation, so walang pivot for the wrist. And then for the balik natin, and then for the hip, for the torso articulation, okay. And then kagaya nung Iron Man, merong snapping sound kapag iniikot yung kanyang hips. And then you can make him kick or sit like this, and then this is the farthest of the legs that it can get. Thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and calf rotation. Ayan. And then we have the pivot for the foot or the ankle natin. So that's for Spider-Man. Now for Mr. Negative, so almost the same lang. So you can rotate his head, shoulders, actually pwede mo itaas yung shoulders ng ganito. I'm not sure bakit ganito ha. And then also single jointed elbows, rotation of the wrist, and then we have the torso. Yan, so torso articulation pa rin. And then for the hips, walang rotation ng hips, okay? Si torso umiikot kaya nakaikot yan. We have you can make him kick like this or sit like this, farthest that it can get. No thigh rotation, single jointed knee, and then ankle pivot. So yun yung articulation ng ating Mr. Negative. So, do I recommend you having these figures? So, to be honest, well, if you are the Gamerverse fan of the game or the fan of the game and 3.75 collector ka, you can have this figure, to be honest. Pero kung parang natripan mo lang, nakita mo parang, ay, ang cool, ganyan. So, ako hindi ko marirecommend yung figures na to. Well, if habol mo si Mr. Negative, kasi ito na nag-iisang laruan na Mr. Negative sa nani-release ng Hasbro. So, for the Gamerverse. And medyo let down talaga tong Spider-Man na to kasi I'm not sure. So hindi talaga ako natuwa. So if I'm gonna rate this figure 1 the lowest and then 10 the highest, I'll give this figures 4. Bakit 4? Bakit hindi sir 2 or 3? Kasi still okay siya. Parang ang dating kasi sa akin exclusive yung dating nitong figures na to, kaya ganun. Sorry. Hindi tayo nakapasa dito sa bossing natin. O ano bang gagawin natin? Bibenta ba tayo? Hindi ko kayo bibenta. Okay. Hindi ko sila bibenta. So, lalagay ko na sa shelf ko kasi medyo limited lang din. I'm not sure if this is a Gamestop exclusive ba? So, for the price of 1,075, it's not worth it, to be honest. Siguro 700 papatulan ko pa. Kasi yung Mega Man and Iron Man ko, nabili ko ng mga less than 1,000 yun. So, okay na nabili ko ng ganun. Pero itong figures na to, mas bet ko pa yung dalawang yung na-review ko. Saka yung Daredevil, of course. Ganun. Well, it's a 3.75. What do we expect? Diba? So, yun lang. So, that would be the end of my video. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, so please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to comment something, please comment away. Please just like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay? So, I have tons of videos. So, I do at least 2 to 3 videos per week. And sometimes dalawa talaga. I post on Wednesdays and Fridays. But for this week, I believe mag-post ako ng 3 beses. So, I'm not sure. Then, kung mapansin niyo, binago ko yung format ng video. At kasama na yung pagmumukha ko. Tapos bigla ko naisip na Mr. Pogi nga naman. Mr. Pogi TV, kahit di na makita kung sino yung nasa peno camera. Nandun lang, nakapaskil lang doon sa 3 laruan sa intro ko. So, ganun lang. Okay? So, once again, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. And I've always say sa aking mga viewers, guys, keep on collecting.